Okay. I'm sitting out here in the backyard. It's late fall. Halloween is tomorrow. By the time I post this, I don't know when it's going to be. Not that it really matters. Yeah, I got some things I want to talk about here. There's people who try to impress. They try to impress. You know, me. You know, they got me. Take me for an instance. I'm driving my car home from work. You know, hard day's work, driving home, and you got this guy, 20-something-year-old, has a Camaro. He pulls up, and he's driving beside you, and all of a sudden, he looks over, and he sees this middle-aged guy, bald. He says, "Oh man, you know what? He looks cool. I think I'm going to try to impress him." You know, me not being impressed by any act of stupidity what this guy's going to portray here in a few minutes, in a few seconds. It takes a lot to impress me. So the car in front of him pulls off, you know, so he has to slow down a little bit, and I get a little bit ahead of him, and all of a sudden he guns it and he takes off flying down the road. You know, I was like, did I impress him? Did I? You probably looking in his rear view mirrors. Did I impress him? Did I make him look up, like give me a thumbs up, a nice wave, or a peace sign? No, you didn't. The same thing with people with trucks, big trucks, loud trucks, that they want to go flying around or something like that and make noise and take off real loud and loud exhaust. And dude, I'm not impressed. You stop trying to impress me. You know, let me take a drink of my beer. Stop trying to impress me. I'm not impressed. It's just stupidity. You know, it's like a stage you're going through in life. You know, when you're growing up, you go through little stages and stuff like that. And that's what I see when people have trucks, big trucks for the first time, and they're like, gotta show off and gotta like, I'm big and bad, and you know, yeah, whatever. I don't think you are. You don't impress me at all. So, and then you get the idiots with the loud radios. You know, I grew up in the 80s, and you had your loud radios and stuff. But now it's the bass, and you got the bass going, and it's trying to make it loud. And now they got the clear, really loud and clear radios and stuff. Well, you know, I'm in the front yard, I'm on the front porch. I'm on the front porch, and this SUV comes down the road, and he's coming down the road, and he turns the bass up real loud, and I can see him as he's driving by. His head is down, looking out the passenger side window to look at me as if I'm going to give him a thumbs up, like I'm impressed. Oh, this guy's got to be impressed. I spotted him from down the road from like 100 yards away, and I'm going to turn my radio up real loud, and then when I drive by, I'm going to turn it down. I'm going to impress him. No, dude, you're a fucking douchebag. I'm not impressed. That's all you are, douchebags. You don't impress me. You know, you really would impress me. Okay, get a job and hold it for 10 years. I mean, it could be a fast food restaurant job. I don't care. Hold that job for 10 years. You know what else would impress me? Get married and then have a child. Because having a child out of marriage and raising that child is a whole hell of a lot harder than it is staying married. That would impress me. Raise that child and don't go running away from your problems and join the army or something because your girlfriend's pregnant and you don't want to deal with it. That's what a lot of people do. They run to the military. That would impress me. Get married. Stay married for 10 years. And then, after 2 years, have a kid. Have a child. Raise that child until they move out of the house. That would impress me as well. You know what else would impress me? Buy a car without a cosigner. There you go. Without a cosigner. And make all the payments and don't get it repoed. That would impress me. You know what else would impress me? Buy a house. Put the money down out of your savings and then make the payments that you can afford. Don't get an adjustable, here's a little life thing. Don't get an adjustable rate mortgage because that rate might be low now. But that rate is going to go up and you're not going to be able to make that payment. So don't do that. Don't be stupid and do that. A lot of people done that. Then they went and whining about it. Oh, I can't afford it. I can't afford it, David. I got screwed. No, nobody held a gun to your head to sign them papers. You knew the rate could go up. Get a fixed rate mortgage. Make the payments on that thing. Pay off that house. I've done it. 20 years, paid it off. That would impress me. You know what else impress me? A lot of men don't even do this. Change your own oil. I understand if you live in an apartment complex or something, you can get out there and change the oil. But you probably don't have the tools stored and the ramps and all kinds of shit to put up on there and change the oil. And it's easy to change the damn oil in your car. Do that. That would impress me. Take a roof off of a house by yourself. Can you do that? Can you put a new roof on a house by yourself? Do you have the knowledge to do that? I've done many roofs. I could do that. See, there's a lot of things that people try to impress people. A lot of things I don't understand is like people buy these giant SUVs and stuff like that, try to impress me. I'm like, no. If I had all the money in the world, I wouldn't be driving some Corvette, some big expensive SUV. I wouldn't be doing that. It could be a nice pickup truck, and I'm good. And don't complain. Another thing, don't complain about gas prices if you drive an SUV, a gas guzzling SUV. A lot of people buy them because they want to impress. It's a vanity thing. They want to show, oh, I have a big SUV. I afford the payments. Look at my money, or an expensive car. Look at my money to everybody. Look at. I have all the money in the world. Or more money than you. That's the way they do things like that. People fall for that stuff. They got to buy more expensive things than their parents had and make themselves look good and get into a mortgage payment that they can't afford. And, just stupid. People are dumb. But the SUVs are like the biggest thing. Don't complain about gas prices if you got a gas guzzling SUV. Don't complain about it. That you don't need. What do you need an SUV for? Oh, I have a lot of kids. Are you paying for the kids? Are the husbands staying with you? Are they your kids? Are you married 3 times? Probably not. I'd like to see somebody that's married 1 time to their first marriage and have 3, 4, 5 kids and raising them not on welfare. That impressed me. That would really impress me. But yeah, SUVs. It's another thing that a lot of people buy that they don't even need. It's a big, expensive grocery getter, you know. And you got the moms, the soccer moms didn't like the van looking, so now they got to have SUVs, and I don't know. I'm just gonna ramble on about all kinds of stuff, you know. You don't have to agree with me. These are my opinions, and you disagree or something, want to piss and moan, and go make a YouTube channel and talk about the stuff you want to talk about that are different from what I think, you know. Oh, I think I should have 5 kids and not pay for them, to have the government pay for them, you know. I'll never get that. You got an organization. Here's another thing. There's an organization that will sit there and talk about child abuse and child neglect. Call this 1-800 number. And you'll have another commercial. This is on TV. Another commercial saying, report child abuse and child neglect. All right? And then you got people that will feed your kids. I think the first two were the same. We'll feed your kids. You get free breakfast and food shipped to your house because you might have no income. No, we are the richest. We got the richest poor people in the world. So the people that are not being able to feed their kids, going to get on some program to give them free breakfast at school or wherever, shipped to their house. Shouldn't they be charged with neglect? You better believe they have beer, cigarettes, internet, a house, all paid for by the government, but you can't feed your kids? That's what pisses me off. And then these are the people that could have a full-time job, but won't work it because they'll only work 3 or 4 days a week. They want a part-time job because then if they get more money, then their benefits will be cut. And I don't have to pay for them. Well, that'd be nice. If I didn't have to pay for you because you have a full-time job. That's funny. People want this $15 an hour, $15 an hour. They bitched and bitched and bitched. You know, you get that $15 an hour, that means your welfare benefits are going to be cut. You didn't think of that. People are dumb. People are dumb. I don't know. People want something for nothing. They do the bare minimum work and expect to work or get paid the most that you could ever get paid in the world. Like I said, we have the richest poor people in the world. What other country can you get your house paid for? Most of it, the house paid for. Utilities, dental, eye, medical, anything medical. You want to send your kid to karate classes? Yeah, they'll pay for that. You want free internet? You got that paid for. You want cable TV? You got that paid for. And your heat, electric, that's all paid for. What other country can you have that? And these are the same people that are pissed, that hate America, that will sit there and say they hate America. Yeah. They hate America, but you take all that shit away that you're getting for free, or help, you're getting help to pay for. No. You'd really hate America then. You should love America for what you have, and they offer you and they give you through me paying for it. Oh, I'm paying for it. My taxes are paying for it. I might repeat things in the future that I'm repeating now. But, oh well, I don't care. You'll hear it. It'll probably be brief or something. I'm not going to keep track of the things I talk about on here, but a big thing in the world is that I think is vanity. You know, they want the best. They want to make the best. They want to make the best money, and nobody wants to work up the ladder for what they need or what they want, what they desire. Nobody wants to work hard. You know what. There are some trigger words that go around. I'm going to give you a couple. Work, effort. Those are two words that probably just trigger people and put effort into something. You know, how do they figure something out? You know, you give them a task. You give them a bunch of stuff. You know, wood, screws, the tools to do it, and they still can't do it. They don't got the mental capacity to figure it out, to do what needs to be done. There's a girl on YouTube that called Trisha Unarmed. She has no freaking arms. And she got a bunch of videos. She pumps gas and drives with no arms. She pumps her own gas. She changed a freaking tire with no arms. And you got people that are full able-bodied that can't even do that. See, that's what effort. You know, nobody likes that word. That's a bad word in today's world. I love trying to figure things out. I love having a little bit of a problem, and I solve it. When you solve it, it's like, bam, it's great. All right, that's about it for today. I'll talk to you in the next one. Later.